Alright, hello. Welcome back folks, Roth here. We got full cam today. And that is because I want to get to unboxing my Nintendo 64 controller for the Switch. So here is the box that they sent, and we're gonna rip right through this. Finally cleared the table, so let's just get right to it. No idea what to expect, but if in any case, I want to do this carefully so I don't knock things over. But here's how they package this this order. So it's like cardboard within cardboard. And yeah, let's take a good look at it. Now let's take this one out of the bigger box. It's like encasing for files and stuff. There you go. Like there's like a little space to maneuver around, but gonna try the best we can to get this all unboxed. Okay, so we got another cardboard. Barcodes there. The lighting is fine. I made sure to adjust the camera lighting to how I like it. But it's probably the best I can do since it's getting close to midnight anyway. So hopped on a little late because I was working on some music. I also edited the Wave Race intro scene animation teeny bit. Also adjusted the music a little more as well, so you might notice a difference in how the tune sounds from how it was last time. Let's see. What I didn't prepare was to have a box cutter. Good thing I have it right next to me. Alright, we can use this here. Always use this one. I also have like a crafts this one here, X-Acto craft one that I use for for crafts and stuff. This one works too. I feel like I can just use this as well, but kind of sort of like rarely use that. Going back to this one. Let's see. Assume that we cut from this side. Other side. I think my plan would be to possibly split this stream to second video so that I can separate the unboxing with the gameplay. Because we'll definitely test out the controller once we get it unboxed and set up for the Switch. So looking forward to seeing how it works with the Switch. Is there another box in there? Wow, box within a box within a box. They really secure this. They don't. It's like they don't have like nuts or cushion to safety, or no, to add, to add, more layers to it. But I guess the cardboard works, It keeps it steady, it keeps it sturdy. But let's see. Let's take this one without. So it's just this piece here. Yeah, just to secure it. Let's get that out of the way. Alright. Ooh, bright red box. Here we go. This is how it's looking. Gosh, it's so reflective. Wow. So very bright red. It's the color that Nintendo is going with this generation. I think the past 2 generations they've been going with the gray color for the logo, and now they're going with the red, like a bright red. It's like a throwback to the old like 90s era Nintendo, because they used to use a lot of reds back in the 90s. Here's the back side. Let's get a closer look at it. Shows the instructions. USB charging cable seems to be included. There's a sync button. Oh, interesting. Wait, does it come with an AC adapter too? It says OR, so I'm not sure if they include a cable with it. But I guess we'll find out. Instructions. Nintendo seal of quality. It's very small, but it's definitely on there. Definitely see the shape of it. I don't know if we can zoom in. Let me see if you can zoom in a little. Or focus it in. This might be a little blurry. Not sure if this is going to be. Yeah. You can see a little bit there. I'll just go back to regular focus. I can do all the focus manually. I like the way that looks there with the design. All right, so it looks like we can probably open it from this side. And there's the front again, just to have another look at it. All right, let's carefully. That side. Oh, what's that say there? It's like a little code. Possibly the code for the box, the cardboard box packaging. I mean, is this the color of the controller? Gray. Also, it seems like my monitor is gonna be powering off soon. I feel like I need to maybe turn off that power saver mode. Slide it up this way. Oh, interesting. The clear plastic is just laid out like that. It's almost like a birthday cake box. Interesting. All right. Nice black box inside. To hold the controller. Alright, let's put that aside. Alright, let's see here. Take a look at this. There's a lot of these holes. Looks like we can place our finger in it and maybe find a way to pull out certain tabs or whatnot. Alright, there's all sides, there's the back. Another hole there. I guess just in case there's, you know, just to see if there's any objects that we're missing. Alright, let's remove it. This also reminds me of like the... I don't know if the European packaging was like this for the old original Nintendo 64 controller or the Japanese one. It's like I haven't owned any of the foreign makes of the N64 controller. Interesting. So they packaged with a USB-C, like a USB Type A to Type C. Oh, the screen just went on. Yeah. So there is a USB-C. I assume that's going to be used to charge the controller. It's good that they went that route, you know? The other end would be Type A. Regular Type A. Not a C, but yeah. Only one side would be the C, and it's got Nintendo logo on it, so it's a Nintendo branded USB charging cable. I think I have like at least 3 of them by now, I think. Well, I should probably put this along with that as well. I'll keep the cable nearby so that just in case we need it. All right. Unwrapping the plastic. Wow, this is actually almost to the exact shape and size of the actual N64 controller. Wow, the stick is really tight. I like the tightness of this. Fresh new controller. Wow, I can still smell it too. I like the smell of fresh electronics. Very nice. Let me see if I can get a focus on this. Ooh, yeah, there we go. That's a close-up right there. The lighting is pretty okay. It's not the exact lighting right now, but it's as close as I can get with this camera and using the lamp that I have. There's the backside. You got the updated. Most electronics, pretty much all electronics, have to have this. It's required to have the I don't know what it's called, but the all these little logos, which refers to whether it's recyclable or environment friendly, like phones, mobile phones, accessories, battery chargers, and all that have to have this. So since this has a built-in battery, it has to have all these different logos here. So it's nice. It's a nice placement for this kind of product. N64 Z button on the back, same screws. I'll pull up my original N64 controller just to compare it. There it is on the side. Nintendo logo. Man, I like the matted finish. Love the matted finish on the N64 controller. And there's the top. There's the USB for charging. What is that? Is that sync? Oh, that's the ZR. Interesting. That's a nice placement. Interesting. Screenshot media. Sync. I think that's a sync button. 4 LED for battery indicator, I think. And then the home button for the Switch. Nice. Like we should look at it from this angle. Yeah, there it is. L and R. Start, A, B. The C buttons are shiny. Then you got the D-pad. The arrows are the shiny part. There you go. Wow. Start has the full text start on it. Very nice. That's how it looks. It has like a slight curve with the body. Yeah, it's like the shape of a claw. I love when folks mention that N64 is like the shape of a claw. At least for the controller. All right, let me refocus again. Here, let me slip in the actual N64 controller. Carefully. I got my console over there too, you can see on the side. So here's my original N64 controller from my childhood. Still have the gray one. This came with the system itself. Try to keep it in neat condition. There's some scratches on it, but all the it's seen some wear, a little bit of wear throughout the years. Here's how the memory card looks like, or I think they call it controller pack. Yeah, controller pack. There you go. I feel like I should just zoom again. But yeah, controller pack. Originally, you can swap things out. In order to use a rumble pack, you gotta take this out and then put the rumble pack in. I have a third-party rumble pack. I've showed it a few times when I broadcast the Mario Party games and whatnot. But it would go here and it locks it. And then, of course, the wire comes out from the top. I keep it tied so that, it doesn't tangle everywhere. But, yeah. I also have extension for this, too. I got some third-party extensions for the N64 controller. but I never got to use it. There's how it looks like. Let me get a zoom in on the old controller. I also have a gold version, and I used to have a black one as well, but don't have it anymore. I let a friend borrow and they kept the controller. But it is what it is, you know, it's how it is back in the day. This is how the old one looks like. Yeah, I made sure to wipe this down too before I started using it again. It was a bit dusty and a bit dirty when I found it in the box again. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of the going back to playing some of the old games, and yeah, they've been quite a trip. Yeah, this is like the exact same, like almost exact to the T shape of the original. I think the only thing that's altered is the backside for the most part. There we go. Yeah, the backside there is just like flat. Interesting. And the screws are in the same place. There's a couple more. I don't know what those are in the back there on the original controller, but it's like two little squares, and then there's that there, a little dent, a little tab here to lock on to the peripherals. Let's see. Here is the gold one. Been using this one to play Mario Party. Hey there, Bendo. But yeah, the gold one is it's also got like a nice matted finish to it. This one was made for the Toys R Us exclusive GoldenEye bundle, I think, from what I recall. But I got it separately. Here's that third-party Rumble pack, and it's pretty big compared to the to how the original is supposed to be. But I didn't got around to using it until more recently, after all these years. But here's the other memory card. This one, the neat thing about this is that it has a slot to put in the memory card, so you don't have to keep on swapping it out and then putting the memory card in and then swapping out to put the Rumble pack in. So yeah, with this one, it has a built-in slot for the memory card, which is probably why it's a little bit bigger. And then you have to place in your own battery for, you know, for this part here, but there's a little compartment there. But yeah, this is what I use now. Snaps in. There you go. I also still have the original box for that black controller that I mentioned. So here's how the original box for the N64 looked like. Nothing inside, but and this is all that's left of that controller. But just want to show the you know, how the box looked like for the old packaging. Let me see, can I adjust the focus a bit? Okay. On the side there, you have some of the characters on the system, including Fulgore from Killer Instinct, Bowser, Mario from Mario 64, and then a Stormtrooper from the Star Wars game. I think it was, I'm not sure it was Racer. I forget which Star Wars game it was, but that was not one that I own or anything. Let me see if I can get the focus up again. Because right now it's like, oh, there you go. I feel like maybe I could just have it set to auto and then hopefully it will automatically focus. I feel like I should have done that. But yeah, back in the day, man, this thing was like so expensive. First party controllers were so expensive back in the day. I remember having a Mad Catz. I totally forgot that I owned that one. There was a Mad Catz one. I don't know what happened to that controller. I feel like I must have like brought all the controllers to a friend's house, and then they just kept the entire thing. But yeah, I never got my black one yet, or back from them. There's the other side. This side is red. But yeah, it's got a little wear, but I mostly kept this in the garage, along with the systems, the console box. So I still have that as well. There you go. The other side there. This one's got more bluish background. So you have a variety of choices to display each of these boxes. Red side mostly. It's also the green side. I know some folks are a fan of the green. The good thing about the N64 back in the day is that, you know, even the logo displays like the primary colors along with green. But something I like about the you know, that generation. Yeah. So yeah, a lot more colorful than the Switch version. The Switch version of the box. Set that to the side for now. Yeah, and again, here is the Switch one. Just plain red. I mean, I don't think they need much else, you know? Or else, you know, I feel like it would probably take more time to design all of it, but keeping it simplistic, I think that's the Nintendo way nowadays. But there, that's a logo. It's almost like it's loading up a game right now. Or a trailer for, like, you know, for their YouTube or something. Alright, so there is a way to also use the old controller, like the genuine Nintendo 64 controller, to use for like modern consoles and stuff, like the Switch. And this is that one piece of accessory. Is an adapter. One example that would be this one. This one is made by Hyperkin. I feel like this should be a separate unboxing, but I feel like maybe having all this in one video would, you know, would just correlate within the same like topic. Hyperkin, you can see the inputs. This is the 2-controller version. There is a single controller one where it just has one input, and then you can see that there's a minus button and there's a home button, and then just connect this end to your Switch dock, and then it should pick up. So yeah, so you can take your old controller, one or two. You can put it one in, you know, one slot, put another one in this slot, and it will detect as two players. But yeah, then you plug this in, and then it starts picking up as a third-party controller. But since now I have the actual genuine Switch version of it, it is wireless, so we're gonna try it out. Try it out tonight and see how well it runs. Let me see if I can swap to the Switch real quick. Switch view. Sports. Okay. So I haven't powered up the N64 controller yet. Let me see if I can bring out the other controller so I can figure out how I'm going to connect the Switch here. So right now we have the Switch online app, and I browse over to the N64 controller, and this is the page for it that they use to promote each of these accessories. But yeah, it's unfortunate that these controllers, they go on sale. They appear on the Nintendo store online for like a moment, and then you have a few days to purchase them. And if you don't get it, you know, it sells out, like, you know, within a number of days or within the day or something. But once in a while you can find it back in stock, but you have to be there. You have to be there at the right time, and then, you know, have your card ready to, order it. But here's the page for it, and it's also a website for it. So yeah, I guess it just comes shipped with the USB charging cable, and that's about it. System update may be required, and yeah, there's like other controllers. There's the NES one, there's the Super Nintendo one. I think one of these days I might want to pick up the Super Nintendo, and maybe possibly the Genesis. I feel, I don't know. I feel like it's probably be a while until I get to doing that. I'm pretty satisfied with what I have right now, because I use an 8-bit do, which is like the shape of a Super Nintendo controller. All right. So that's the unboxing for that. Let's see if I can connect this one properly. Let's see the enable cam here. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, interesting. Okay, doesn't seem to be activating the cam right now. Oh, I wonder if the other source is still active. If not, it's okay. Let me see if we can find the cable for this. Alright, so I assume that we just connect the cable to the controller and to the system dock, and then there may be an update, a system update. Let me try to get the cam up again. Huh. It's weird that doesn't show up in this source here. Oh well, I guess we'll do without it. I can always swap back and forth, but oh, there we go. Ooh, it's paired. Alright. Cool, it shows the N64 icon at the bottom there. Alright, let me see if... Yep, A button works. Oh, look at that! It shows it. Alright, let's make sure only controller connected is the N64 one. Yeah, I usually use the Wii Pro controller, and I use an adapter to hook that up. Cool. I like that they kept the controller like charged when they ship it, so it's like half the battery, or about like 60% charged, so that's nice. Wow, the D-pad on this feels really fresh. It's a little bit different from my other N64 controllers. Alright, let's roll over to this one. Log in. And of course, it's an update. We'll let it do it. Imagine they put Play Fighter on N64 Switch. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Also, let me see if I can put on the N64 hat. There we go. Neat. Quick update. Man, I don't know why the cam hasn't swapped over. Seems to be the case when I don't have the other source prepared and stuff. There we go. Oh, I like that upgrade sound. All right, ooh, Pokemon Stadium. See, I have Pokemon Stadium, the actual cartridge, and that one I have not played for a long time. They got GoldenEye. Some of these games I have physical forms of. Still have my Ocarina, Kart 64. Some I don't have anymore, like Wave Race, which is why we're putting up the app tonight. so you can play some Wave Race. I have the Virtual Console version for, I want to say the Wii and the Wii U. Yeah. Let me see if you can bring back the cam so I can make sure this is you know, the setting for this cam is correct. Yeah, it should be set fine. But yeah, the cable right here, this is how we connect the cable, just in case, you know, folks are not aware. Not sure if it makes any difference to use like a separate USB-C cable, but as long as it's USB-C on one end, and then the other end should be Type A, regular size, regular form. Then I connect it to the dock, and yeah, it should be good. It should detect. All right, disable that and go back. Let's see, sports, right? Sports. All right. Man, hopefully this. Oh my gosh, I don't know why it's not showing here. Huh, it's weird. Nope. I don't know why it's not showing. Oh well. Let me try the other source and see. Oh, this is the there's a different cam setup. No, I'm not sure if that one works. I feel like I should maybe copy the source over from the other one. See if it would pick up here. Alright, there's a GameCube one. Let's try this one. See if this one works. Huh. Nope. It's not activated. Yeah, that's weird. I guess we'll do it without it. Yeah, that's really strange. Doesn't seem to detect for some reason. Well, anyways, I wanted to hop on some Wave Race 64, so this will probably be a new save file, because we're playing on the Switch for the first time. I do have a playlist for past plays of Wave Race. There's only a couple sessions that I did, and I think we played the Wii U version, Wii U Virtual Console. So there is the link to that. Might want to pin this one. And the graphics for this, I feel like it's comparable to the Wii U version. Even though, like, I know that the screen format is not expanded all the way, because I know the Wii U version would expand it. Like, they would zoom in on the display a little more. And from the looks of it, the only button at the bottom, because with these retro apps on the Switch, there would be like, you know, the buttons at the bottom that displays what you can do, you know, for the options and stuff. So there's a suspend menu with the ZR, I think, from what I can tell. Very small window that I can tell. Let's see. I'm also using a TV to see, but I've got other things that's covering the that slight corner there. Oh yeah, hopefully the volume is coming out just fine. Alright. Wave Race! Wave Race! Oh man.